Hello, I'm Laura Dockrill, writer and illustrator. I am here for the Roald Dahl Funny Prize at the Unicorn Theatre. We're at the Roald Dahl Funny Prize with Philip Ardagh. Hello Philip, how are you doing?
I'm very, very bearded, thank you.
Oh, very bearded. You've just come from television, haven't you, big superstar?
That's right, yes, I was on Breakfast Telly this morning.
What were you talking about?
Stop that phone! Sorry, yes, hello.
What were you talking about?
I would love to talk about me, but I was actually there to talk about the prize, obviously, and all the brilliant books, the 12 books that were shortlisted in the 2 categories.
Well, what was the winner?
I can't tell you, sorry. You've been trying off camera for the last 10 minutes and I was still
That was
not
on camera?
No, this time it is, but
Okay.
I'm not telling.
So tell us about the judging process.
Judging process, 130 books, some very strange judges. We had Shappi Khorsandi, the comedian. We had Michael Rosen, who originally came up with the idea for the prize. We have Brian, I always get his name, Ingman, who is a fantastic illustrator. And then we had Nicolette Jones, the reviewer and commentator. So it was a really good bunch. I was the tallest and the hairiest, so I had more votes than anyone else.
Fine.
But when we got down to the final 6 in each category, there was a lot of debate and discussion and arm waving. It was quite tricky, actually, nailing it. There wasn't a clear winner, which always makes it exciting.
And how did you do it?
How did we do it? We drank coffee. Some people drank wine.
Oh, you did it together?
We emailed, then we got together and we whittled it down and down and down, and then we sat around and discussed it and said why we thought our choice was the best, and then changed minds. And quite late in the process, Brian actually introduced a book, because you're allowed to call in books as well as the ones that the publishers
submit. So each judge can bring in others.
and he was the only one to do that. And actually, the book he chose ended up on one of the shortlists. So that was really exciting. It was great. I hate to admit it because I wanted to sound like it was all very, very hard work, but actually, in the end, we all enjoyed it. So.
And you won last year, didn't you?
I did win last year, so obviously this year's winner, whoever it is, isn't as good as last year's, but it's still pretty good.
Is that why you're on TV these days, do you think?
Well, I am extraordinarily photogenic. So, I appear on television for other reasons, but it's been really nice actually. Although I love talking about myself, it's actually rather nice to talk about something else.
And you've got a twit beard for the occasion.
I've got a twit beard, that's so rude. It is rather nice to see that it's just really some of my breakfast now. What's rather nice is that Roald Dahl hated beards. In the background, you can hear someone ripping their beard off. When you play it back, you'll hear someone going, Roald Dahl hated beards, so it's very satisfying that both Michael Rosen and I are heavily bearded and doing things in his name.
Well, I'm growing.
You are.
Really trying.
Quick change of underpants.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Have
It must
fun.
have been wonderful.
Oh, good. Hello, I'm Laura Dockrill. I'm here at the Roald Dahl Funny Prize with Michael Rosen. He is the chair of the judging panel and also invented the prize.
Yeah.
First question.
Oh no.
From the giraffe and the Pelly and me. Question 6. What is so scrumptious, galumpious, so flavoury, savoury, so sweet to eat for the monkey? Is it A, bunches of bananas, B, fresh walnuts, or C, glorious salmon? Right. Okay.
Saved by the Bell.
That's the answer coming in now.
Phone friend.
The answer is Roald Dahl. No.
Okay, I'll give you a clue.
Yeah. It's glorious.
No, it's not.
It's not glorious. It's bananas.
No, it's not.
It's not bananas.
You're bananas.
I'm bananas. It's walnuts. Is it walnuts?
It's walnuts!
Yes, I got it. First time.
That's from the Roald Dahl Cunning quiz book.
Yeah, good. Well, I'm glad I knew that.
Who's the winner?
The winner of what?
Don't say it. I'm not allowed to say it. I'm not allowed to say it.
Who's
Who
the
won the
winner?
prize?
Roald Dahl.
Michael, tell us the judging process.
The judging process, well, it was very, very difficult because there were two of the judges were very, very difficult. One's called Shappi Khorsandi.
She's
Very, very difficult
And what a
person.
diva.
Yeah, and she's got a huge beard and she keeps talking
That's the
about
theme
the
I've
beard.
heard about the judges.
She's very, very tall. She's 8'3" tall with a huge beard, and she kept saying, "Will everybody please listen to my beard?" So we always had to go up to Shappi and put our ear close to her beard and listen to it.
Did it tickle
And there were birds in the beard going. And she said, "That reminds me of a far-off distant land." And we were utterly, utterly entranced by her.
Oh,
So that's lovely, isn't it? Then there was Philip.
isn't it?
Yeah. There was Philip.
Yeah, I've met this one.
Yeah, there was Philip. Anyway, moving on, there was Nicolette Jones, who's a critic.
Yeah.
And she was very critical, so that was useful. And there was Bruce, who saved the day.
So how did you get the judges together? Was it you that chose them, or?
I did contribute to the suggestion of various of the judges, apart from Philip. And so, yeah, so, but the judges were basically chosen by Book Trust, who administer and make sure that everything happens properly. And then we all came together in a room. Prior to that,
coffee and wine.
Coffee, wine, yes, there was all that, and people telling their life stories.
Who was the winner?
Roald Dahl. And yeah, he won both categories, which is extraordinary, really, because, you know, he wrote for young kids as well as older ones, so he won both. So it's a bit of a surprise, that, because most people thought that he wasn't around anymore to write books. So suddenly, Bedoing, 2 new books.
Bedoing?
Bedoing, it was. In fact, the first book is called Bedoing.
Bedoing.
Yeah, Bedoing. And the other one, because it's for older kids, is called Bedoing. It's a bit harder to read, you see, there's 2 words there.
Bedoing.
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 Bedoing, yeah.
Bedoing.
So anyway, it's very exciting.
Well, why did you come up with this competition? Why did you think it was important?
Well, if you think funny books, children appreciate them very much indeed, but out there in the world, they're a little bit unappreciated. They're waiting for a little pat on the back. They go about sad that people don't love them. So you go to a shop and you'll see funny books crying, going, why doesn't anyone say that I'm clever and brilliant? And I heard their tears.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
I think you've got acute hearing because you heard the birds as well.
In Shappi's beard.
In Shappi's beard.
Yeah, I know. It's extraordinary, really. And
she's just doing her lipstick. She doesn't care.
No. Well, lipstick, beard. It's like, you know, she's that kind of a person. She is a devil may care gal. Yeah.
I can't see much of a beard, I have to say.
Well, that's your problem.
Maybe turn her upside down.
Don't go on with that. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Michael. I'm so looking forward to hearing who won.
Roald Dahl.
I'm here at the Roald Dahl Funny Prize with Shappi Khorsandi. We're going to do a question from the Roald Dahl Cunning Quiz book. Right, from Fantastic Mr. Fox. What dirty habit did Bean have? A. He picked his nose. B. He spat. C. Both. Or and. Both. This is the problem with the way it's written. Anyway, which one did he do?
Oh, I think it's either spitting or picking his nose. I think he spat. I think he picked his nose.
Yeah, I think he picked his nose.
Yeah, he picked his nose.
Delicately, with a long finger.
That was it, yes. Boggis and bunts and beans, one fat, one short, one lean.
Oh my goodness.
These horrible crooks, so different in looks, but nonetheless equally mean.
Oh, yeah!
Sandy.
Khorsandi.
Yeah.
Tell us, how was the judging process for you?
It was great. It was very polite, but kind of tenacious as well. And
Did you drink wine?
I drank wine,
Okay.
yes, and I drank a little wine, and I told everybody my life stories, I recall.
So were the judges drunk?
No, the judges were not drunk.
Was it a drunk decision?
No, it wasn't a drunk
Who
decision.
won?
It was Michael Rosen. We can't tell you who won. But you know what? What was really strange about it is that you had a real passion for a book and completely overlooked other books. Like, there was one book I read with my son, and we both went, yeah, whatever. And then in the judging process, you actually look at it again, and you see someone else's opinion of it, and you go, oh no, actually no, I see what you mean now. And then I'd go home and read them to my son again.
How old's your son?
He is 39. No, he is 3.
Oh, did he really enjoy reading them with you?
Yeah, he loved them. And since we got to keep the books, that was the best bit, right?
Christmas sorted.
Wonderful. And since we have done the judging process, we've carried on reading all the books. And there's a couple who've become firm favourites that didn't come up at the time.
Oh, and you can't even tell me, can you?
No, I wouldn't anyway.
Who won?
Oh,
well done, Kylie.
Well done, Kylie.
Kylie.
Yeah, so it was and then you felt really passionate about a book. And the thing is that these guys, the rest of the judges, were very, very good at debating. And my sort of way of sticking up for my book was like, no, it's got to be this one. It's got to be this one. Yeah, because I like
my son likes it.
My son likes it. Whatever my son wants, he gets. All right. So that was my...
and what was your criteria? What did you really want from the book?
I wanted a book that was easy to memorise.
Yeah.
Because that was always fun.
Well, I can tell you like a bit of memory.
Right. Do you know funny things? My son takes after me in that way. I don't know if it's all children, I've only got one. But I'll read him a story and then we won't read it again for a week. And yet he'll remember
Brilliant. Maybe he's going to be an actor or something.
An actor, yes.
Remembering lines.
Yes, or a stand-up comedian.
Or a stand-up
comedian. I'm not a pushy mum. My son can do whatever he wants in life as long as I'm happy.
That's brilliant. So what about the illustrations? Was that important to you?
Yeah, illustrations are always important for children's books.
Yeah.
You know, my son picks up my books upside down and pretends to read them, and I know he's not interested because there's no pictures. So I draw little pictures on my books for him. No, he's illustration's important. A good story with a good conclusion. I've noticed that with a lot of children's books, repetition is important.
Definitely.
Repetition is important. And that wasn't something that I'd really considered before. And to bring everything round full circle is important. And
have a moral, I think that can fit to all sort of stories. Really.